Today we're making a butter cake. Come on in and welcome to my home. Now this is a fun recipe that will give you another cake that you're just going to absolutely love. Let's start it off with mixing up our flour, baking soda, and baking powder. Now remember, the ingredients amounts are listed all below. We're just going to mix this in and sit that aside. Now everything else. We'll start off with our butter. And that's softened, well, it's room temperature butter. To that I will add my sugar, vanilla, eggs, and of course, a pinch of sea salt. You're going to start this off on low and then increase the speed. Once that's incorporated, slow it back down, and then we're going to add our flour. Make sure that your mixer's on low so you don't get flour all over the place. To that, I'm going to add my buttermilk. The greatest part about this recipe is you don't have to do these things in a certain order. Now, once everything is mixed up, we're going to put this in a very, and I mean a very well greased pan. I'm using a bundt pan because you want to get all those edges so they're nice and tender and wonderful. Make sure that you do not overmix your cake. Then we're just going to pour our batter into the pan. Make sure that your batter is evenly spread out. Now my oven is preheated at 325 degrees. I'm going to bake this for about 65 to 75 minutes or until a cake tester stuck down into the center of it comes out clean. But we have another step. There's a glaze which goes with this, and that we'll get to in just a second. Now it's time to make our butter glaze, and this is so easy. Remember, the ingredients are listed down below. We have butter, sugar, water, and vanilla. Now, the important thing to really remember is you are not making candy. That means don't boil this. Just bring it up to a temperature so that the sugar and butter are both melted. Once it's there, stop. Do not boil this. That's why this is in such a small pan, because I'm not going to be boiling this at all. I'm going to take it over to the oven and make sure everything is completely melted, and then we will be ready to glaze our cake. The cake is out of the oven and it is still warm. What I'm going to do now is poke holes through it. Holes everywhere. I'm going to take our butter glaze and just evenly pour it over the top. You want to make sure to do this over the cake while it is still warm. Now we're going to sit the cake aside and let it rest until it's nice and cool. Our cake is still warm, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Now let's give our butter cake a taste. That is rich and sweet and very, very buttery. I really like this. This is amazing. If you make this, let me know. You can get a hold of me on most social media at cmcolemanhome. Don't forget that the ingredients are listed down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can share it. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos on this channel. I love making these videos for you, and I hope I get to see you again next time.